Alright, now. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Yeah, I forgot to tweet about this stream. It's super late today, I know, it's a very late starting point. You might notice I'm red around the face. It's because I've been in the beach all day, so yeah. I just came back late, so had dinner late. Started stream late, yada yada. So, yeah, hi everybody. Burnt Val, yeah. JJ, thank you so much for the sub. Hey Sora Rounded. Well deserved break. Yeah, so for context here, I'm studying right now a very intensive study program that basically covers the whole week except for Sunday. Sunday is my rest day. I'm actually like forbidden from doing anything, like anything study related, of course. So it is of course stream day. Also I can also do Saturday nights sometimes if it applies, but yeah, usually Sundays. And yeah, it's my only time to see my family, my girlfriend, everybody. Hey agent. Okay, it's also incredibly warm in here, so I would open the window, but then all the mosquitoes will come streaming in, and we don't like that on stream. I mean, you guys might like it, you might like me swanning around, but it's not the most fun for me. Yeah, Bart from entering study mode. Exactly. Okay, so what are we making today? As you might have seen in the title, we are still doing werewolves. Since we haven't finished this set of pictures I was doing for this collaboration with David Romero. I guess I'll give you guys a little primer in case you missed things. This is a picture we're going to be working with right now. But let me give you some of the old ones. Okay, where's my mosaic? Okay, so you might have seen this one like maybe a month ago at this point. I don't know, I'm slow. Yeah, you might have seen this one. This is going to be the first part in the series, and the series is basically going to be like him and I, in turns, kind of jumping around through the story of these werewolves through history. It's like a parallel history, I guess, that includes werewolves. So yeah, at first we see a mosaic in the Roman era where they're being attacked and killed. Then we go on to the medieval times where they actually start securing good posts in society and actually like becoming like noble families and rising up through the ranks of nobility. And eventually they'll start their own kind of monastic or knight order. That's basically just an inside club for the werewolves to hang out and kind of just marry each other and keep the werewolf blood pure. Eventually this will translate into all the werewolves having like horrible like inbreeding defects, which yeah, it's not going to go well for them, but they're going to keep on going until modern day. So this is a sword I did for them from the medieval era. This is a statue from a bit later, from, I don't know, early modern era, maybe Renaissance or something. I still haven't set it in the timeline too well, but we're gonna have a little character going for this guy who's been flayed. Louis, hello. Got some big bug mosaic vibes. Oh, absolutely, it's the same mosaic. It's the same. I mean, it's such a good mosaic. It's a like super lush mosaic in a house in Sicily, if I recall correctly, or southern Italy. I don't recall. I think Sicily. Yeah, it's a huge villa that has this amazing mosaics that just represents a ton of things from Roman life. So it's the one I used for the bug, one of the hunting scenes, and another one of the hunting scenes is the one I used for the werewolves. So that is a fantastic, well spotted there. So yeah, this is gonna be like early modern period, early modern era, and to kind of cap off and finish this series, We just need to go into modern day. So, do I have anything else to show you about this? No, that's all for now. So we are going to be doing something from the present, or close to the present. This is originally a ball, and you might remember this picture from when we found it last stream. We couldn't start working with it, but we did find the picture. And this is from a ball of inauguration of the governor of, I don't recall, some US state. It's not important. Nebraska, it says it there, right here. So, this is inauguration ball for governor of Nebraska. We don't care about that. We're gonna turn it into a super secret elite party for this kind of like werewolf secret society. That makes sense. And the idea about this secret society, which is the evolution of that old Knights Order, just kind of evolved for the present. It's like very rich and influential people, kind of rising through the ranks. And when you get to the upper ranks of this secret society, you actually get to marry into the werewolf family, and because this werewolf curse is passed through through generations, right? So you get the privilege of getting into the werewolf family and actually acquiring the blood for your children, and actually your children who will inherit your wealth will go on to be werewolves, and so on. So eventually they'll acquire a great percentage of the rich and wealthy elites. And yeah, that's going to be the idea behind this little secret society. So we're going to turn one of these two into a werewolf, or both. And no, actually just one, because this is going to be like the ceremony where they marry one of the like regular humans to one of the werewolves to kind of include them into the family. So one of them is going to be assumed to be a super rich elite person, and the other one is going to be the werewolf. We could go either way. We could make her the werewolf, make him the werewolf. I still don't know. I guess it'll depend on the pictures we find. Some governor of Nebraska. Actually, yeah, he'll probably be quite recognizable, right? For people of Nebraska. Then I guess I should werewolf him. Obviously, we also have to remove a bunch of things like governor. Oh, Pete Ricketts. That's probably the guy. Ricketts is a very terrible surname. Poor guy. Yeah, we're going to remove a bunch of this and take out the American flag and put the symbol of the order in. And let me find a symbol for you. Where is that? Here's this little sketch. So this is a symbol of the Knights Order, right? It's like one of those crosses, like the Order of Calatrava and all those Order of Malta, but with the cycle of the moon on there, you know, werewolves. Anyway, I got a whole document with several pages of lore that are probably never going to be spoken about, but you know, I like to prepare. Yeah, I've been keeping David waiting, so hopefully you can get this one finished sooner than later. So I'm guessing we're gonna turn this guy into the werewolf, and she's gonna be the whoever influential person. We're gonna make up a backstory for them. Yo, how you doing? Hey. So he's there himself. And here I'm gonna explain what we're gonna be doing here. So I was initially trying to find pictures of like Freemason meetings. I found a couple good ones that are kind of old, and we might still get to use them. These ones are from 1915. You know, it's cool. And they are Masons, but they don't have the horrible apron, so that's a plus. Why is there not gaming gaming stream option that I use? Because right now I can't do many streams a week, so since it would take the place of regular stream, I think that would be kind of unfair. So I removed the option. Sorry. When I have more time, I'll turn it back on. So I initially wanted to go with Freemasons, but I wanted something more modern. And I had a lot of trouble finding pictures of Freemason or any secret society meetings for obvious reasons. So I thought, like, let's kind of change it up and go for some kind of grand celebration to kind of show that they're the big elite. So I found this Nebraska governor like inauguration ball, and this, I guess, is the governor and his wife. I don't know about American things, but well, werewolves with the top hats. I mean, that would be cool. We might get back into that one. The horrible apron. So context here. Look at the Freemasons. If people ever tell you the Freemasons are they like this scary secret society, just look at how they dress. They're just dorks. They are literally just dorks. The Freemasons is just Boy Scouts for adults. Don't get it twisted. Dorks. They are dorks. Anyway. At least it's not a honey badger. I mean, honey badger lycanthropes or just people who transform in honey badgers would be a very fun concept, actually. Someone get on that. Anyway, we found this one, and I managed to snag the high quality version, or the highest quality version. I think it's 3000 pixels. It's still kind of grainy, but you know, we can work with it. And the idea is to remove all the references to, I mean, the real guy, Pit Ricketts, or whatever his name is. You know, remove some like the American flag, turn it into. Oh, here. The American flag, turn it into the symbol of the secret order. What else are we gonna do? Yeah, just remove all the things from the back. Maybe we'll put some text of ours there. I still don't know. And then we're gonna turn the governor himself, since he's the more recognizable face in here. We're gonna turn him to the werewolf, and she's gonna be the regular human. So just to repeat how this secret society works, as you ascend into the ranks and you're very wealthy and powerful, which is assumed if you want to ascend into the ranks, you'll eventually get the privilege, if you want to join the upper ranks of the society, you gotta marry into the werewolf family and get some of the werewolf blood in your lineage, in your family. So that's their way of getting people from high society, getting rich and influential people, and through their inherited wealth, just keep the ball rolling, keep the organization going, and kind of recruit more people from high society. So they've been doing this for more than a century. So it is assumed that by this point, by the present, they are pretty big, and they cover a lot of influential, like, big capitalist types. Jeff Bezos is definitely a werewolf in this parallel world. Don't sue me. I'm literally streaming on Jeff's platform right now. Hi, Jeff. Never had to marry a werewolf. Well, in this one, you might get that option. Anyway, we'll start with the easy stuff. We're just removing background stuff. Oh, and once we're done with that, if we're done with this in a fairly timely manner, we also can get to my family ghost, which we started last stream, and that's a fun little project as well. So what does it say here? Celebration? Just kind of tacky. I don't like, it doesn't break the world building here. It's not like having the governor thing back there. It's just kind of tacky. So yeet. Just remove it. some easy clone stamping there. Thankfully, it's a very dark background. We don't have a lot to do here. Let's get a nice little corner here. There we go. Easy enough. So, next. I think I might just entirely remove these. They're just tacky, and we can always bring them back. That's the thing. Did you see Gala's tweet of my commission? I didn't. We link it so people in chat can see it. I mean, I saw the piece since we sent it yesterday, but I was out, so I didn't get to see the tweet. For context here, you might remember Sora commissioned me a couple times to do, like I guess, a two-parter series with a couple creatures, and they recently commissioned Kala as well. You might know Kala, or Odd Cyclop guy, I think is his Twitter handle. So he did another part in that, so it's very cool. It's kind of a little collab between us in a way. That doesn't look too good. Also, here we're working with present stuff, which isn't amazing because you run into, I mean, I know it's a fictional thing, but I can't indirectly calling this lady, who I assume to be the wife of the governor, you're calling her a werewolf. So, I mean, the governor, we're gonna cover his face with, you know, a wolf. So, oh, let me see that. Oh, very nice. He went with a very similar color scheme too, so they all fit together so well. Also, did I send my tweet? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I nearly forgot to send my tweets that I was gonna stream. Yeah, props to Kala for being handed something that is like made by another artist and just rolling with it and doing his own version of it and nailing it. Also, I hope you guys had a good week. You might have seen him. I'm slightly less active lately, like in the Discord and stuff during the week, but try to make up for that in the weekends. Also, we'll be streaming for a while here, as long as I can keep going. I didn't sleep too much last night, so I might get tired, but we'll push through. Since I really want to see this little collab through. It's really cool, and I'm so happy with all the lore we came up with. It's a joy to work with David and come up with stuff together. So creative. Mind if I use a constructive criticism for a different art medium? Video of modeling? Yeah, sure. I mean, obviously I can't give you like as much criticism, but I'll give you my honest opinion. If that's something you're interested in. You're making a Werewolf Ball and we're late for it? Yeah, here we are. It's kind of the entrance to a ball originally for a Nebraska governor, and we're gonna turn them, or just him at least, into werewolves. I mean, oh yeah, I kind of trailed off, but I was saying it's kind of hard to work with real people and try not to like accidentally fall into libel or something like that. So I gotta be careful. I might just tweak the contrast enough that the face stops being visible. Right? It's like nearly there where you can't distinguish her features too well. So we're like kind of there, but adding some shadow in here might just do the trick and just hide the face enough that it's not like really recognizable. And you know, obviously I don't think we'll go to court over this, but you know, in a court's defense, it would be like, oh, I mean, it's not libel if the person is not recognizable, right? That's the idea here. I love this world. Well, has laid out the history of the world with secret society. I mean, yeah, but it was a two-person thing. Like, and the original idea is all yours, David. Well, typos the stream description as well with balls and more. Oh god. Do you hear those thundering steps? The monster fuckers are here. Run! Appreciate you always being professional about this kind of thing, copyright, etc. Yeah, I mean, it just, sometimes I feel like I'm a bit overdoing it, and it's not that important, but, you know, I like other people to respect my copyright and not, well, steal my stuff, like I've showed you some time ago with that album cover, which I still haven't been able to get in contact with those assholes. But, yeah, I just try to do the right thing. Yo, Quinn! Dapper! Thank you for that gifted sub. Hey, Bastroid. Enjoy that. Also, Louis, didn't forget about you. Hold on, let me open that in a tab. Oh, you mean like real? Like, I was thinking 3D modeling. Nice, you painted yourself. That's... Sora! Oh. Dapper, stop! You really shouldn't. Thank you though. Sora, enjoy that. We're talking about how you were still somehow in the sub channel on the Discord. So yeah, now you're... Now it's justified. Anyway, Louis, sorry. I really like the gun on top and how it has that kind of rusted metal look. If I had to give you something that kind of stands out to me a bit, it's sort of the polish on the shield, where all the metal is looking like kind of grimy and used and old. So the polish is not like, it's shiny, but it's not like a mirror. The shield doesn't really give that feeling, so maybe adding some weathering to the shield could help. I don't know. That's just some thoughts from the pictures I'm seeing here. Obviously, I don't know. I just know how it looks from the pictures. So obviously, your judgment is the most important thing here. because in real life, things like reflectivity and all that jazz tends to look a bit different. So yeah, that's your judgment. Anyway, let me catch up. Oh, Dapper, you really. Monster fuckers are here. Oh, Val, they've been here all along. Oh no, what have I done? Anyway, got a lot of modes. Get your mocks in chat, guys. Do a little running mocks, courtesy of Loon. Or that's to Loon. Can't stay because I'm at work. Okay. Good luck at work, Dapper. Thank you. Have a good one. It's difficult in the lore because they're energy shields. Oh, okay. I guess it's justified in having completely different like texture. So in that case, if the lore justifies it, go for it. Go wild. Actually, I guess it's one of the fun things about fantasy, representing fantasy or science fiction stuff like an energy shield is you can just do whatever. Nobody knows how an energy shield looks. You can just add wild, crazy colors and nobody can fight you on that. Damn, all the mocks are here. When you become governor, good luck. I will be voting for you. Illegally, because I can't vote in your country. I think that's illegal. You know, legal stuff is complicated anyway. Don't overthink it. Yeah, I'm very unfamiliar with Warhammer and its lore, but it does seem wild. I'm just reconstructing the sword. Because of course, as the sword goes over these lit up areas, this kind of blends in. So we have to reconstruct them a bit. Make them look presentable. You got into law, Ronder. Poor soul. Poor Rounder. From accomplished SCP writer to lawyer. F's in the chat. I'm kidding. The planet that's literally just some dude? Well, now I want to know more. Teach me about the dude planet. Yeah, it's slightly messy with the colors out there, but doesn't matter much, I think. Oh, this is Ricketts, right? You despise him. Nice, nice. Let's turn him into a werewolf. I mean, he won't be literally Ricketts in the story. Like, I'm not gonna make it about any real person, because yeah, you run into muddy waters, but you guys know it's actually Nebraska's governor, Ricketts, Paul Ricketts, I think, Pete Ricketts, yeah, which apparently is an asshole. So there you go. Is that lore about the guy planet? Okay. that thumbnail is wild. Definitely give it a look later. Use muskets and black powder weapons. That lore sounds wild. A good thing here is we had a lot of swords, so we can just copy a different one over. Maybe we won't copy it exactly, so they don't look exactly the same. Okay, this area gets slightly more complicated. Vetoed bill getting rid of the death penalty. That is veto overridden. Oh, what an asshole. Then yeah, he'll be turned into a terrible beast. Another kind of terrible beast. JJ, that's unfortunately real life. We're talking about this guy. Okay, we're kind of reconstructing this little stand here, this little whatever that is. It's not important. It's just a little background thing. I just like consistency, so just do this, and there we go. Beautiful. Nobody will know. This. And there we go. We got rid of all the main details in the back. I got rid of this 104 for some reason. I don't know. I don't like it. There we go. Yes, and we wanted to change this. I guess there's two ways of doing this. There's two ways of doing this. We either remove entirely like we remove the flag in its entirety and just put the logo of the organization, or we kind of do a mix of the American flag and the logo, which, I don't know, feels like an American thing to do. Do you think they have an aversion to silver? Oh, I like that. Lead entrepreneurs of silver products. That's great. I like that. A touch of irony there. I like that. What is this associated with werewolves? Like silver, obviously. Is there anything else? Like little elements we could, Easter eggs we could add. This garlic is vampires, right? In process. Vampires have a lot of them. Werewolves don't have that much. Full moon, obviously. Wolfsbane? What's that? It's like a poisonous flower. Oh, interesting. Hold on. Ooh, very pretty. It's also, I guess, a leopard's bane, mouse bane, women's bane. Whoa, that escalated. Hold on, what's that in Spanish? Acónito. Heard of this one. I don't think they're in my region. I've heard the name. Acónito. Get rid of the flag. No, I don't hate America. A proud American. There are buckets of flowers in the pig. Are they? Oh. Okay, see it. I like your idea here. Just turn this into wolfsbane. It'll be a tiny detail, like not very visible. Also, it's probably like a very small flower, right? So I guess it would look more like... Oh, okay. I think that works. Yeah, something like this could work. Harry Potter. Oh, that might be that. Yeah, I think you're right. That might be Harry Potter. A sigil. Purple wolfsbane. I like that. I like that a lot. Like, this is a cool looking plant. Everyone in the internet is American, yeah. Don't I look American? I mean, my accent is, you know, it's from, yeah, it's from the Appalachian region, I guess. So that's why it sounds a bit weird. You know, we speak weird over here. I'm 100% pure-blooded American. Anyway, wolfsbane. Let's look for some wolfsbane on... let's see. I think Wikimedia will have our answer here. It's a kind of image you find in Wikimedia. So we'll go for no restrictions here. Oh, that is sad. Okay, hold on. Aconitum. Just gonna paste that on there. Search. There we go. Of course, it's Wikimedia. it would be under the scientific name. I'm just a little dummy. Out of context Valdevia clips. We need more clips of this channel. I saw Kala doing some, like he edited himself some clips to upload to YouTube, and that was fun. I should really learn some more video editing and maybe cut together some fun parts from the streams. Okay, this one could work. It's against the green background, so we don't need to cut a lot. It should be fairly easy to work with. Always check the copyright. So yeah, we're good. Download this. And jump into Photoshop. I mean, we're starting with the details here. It's kind of, you know, the little Easter eggs. They'll be here, just popping out from this bouquet. Bouquet, I guess, right? It's French. English and pronunciation will be the end of me. Let's see. Yeah, I think like somewhere in here. We'll just do a little cut, so we see where we're putting them. We'll use Photoshop's AI tool, which is very useful. In this case, I don't expect it to do a great job, but you know. Unstable skeleton, thank you for the follow. Werewolves becoming so advanced and civilized that they have ornamental wolfsbane and silver as a symbol of power. That's fun, I like that. Kind of like conquering their own weaknesses. I mean, just like they have a whole thing about the phases of the moon. Here, I don't know if we'll use this lore necessarily, but one of the pieces of lore we came up with is so the werewolf curse occurs in your family, right? So it's like a bloodline curse, and the purer your werewolf blood is, the more of a werewolf you are, and the bigger your powers, so to speak. So if you are a pure-blooded werewolf, you're basically a wolf all the time and super powerful, and fuck everything, nobody can stop you. If you are kind of a mixed blood, which would be most of them, so like not entirely 100% werewolf blood, you can turn only at certain times, like only maybe at night during specific phases of the moon, closer to the full moon. And if you are just a very diluted blood werewolf, you are what we associate more with werewolves, which is you involuntarily turn into a werewolf in the full moon, and you're basically an animal. You lose all self-control. So that would be the kind of the dirty blood version of a werewolf in this world. So that's why they have such a focus on like purity and family and all that jazz, because of that whole bloodline curse thing. So yeah, these are people that instead of trying to get rid of a bloodline curse, they just embraced it and said, "No, we want to rule the world." And all this to say, so in this lore, the werewolves, as they get pure blood, they can turn into werewolves at more times and during different phases of the moon. And if you are like a super pure blood, you can turn even in the opposite of the full moon. You can turn into a werewolf in the new moon. And that is why the society, or the the order, is called the Order of the New Moon. Because they want to brag about it. Any old werewolf can turn in the full moon. Only the best ones can turn in the new moon. That's the idea, at least. There's some wolfsbane. It's a background detail, so we don't want to expend too much effort into it. We're just gonna slightly blend it. Right, you use the blending itself to kind of paint shadows. Just kind of playing around with it. That should do a trick. In the Epic of Gilgamesh. Oh yeah, so we use a very similar story for the at least the mythological origins of this curse. Is a guy called, oh, I forget the name, hold on, gotta note it down on my big werewolf lore thing, which I'm not gonna show you yet. I guess if you pause there you could see everything, but it's not that important. So there's this guy called Lycaon, Lycaon, right, of Arcadia, which is screen captured. I mean, you can read it, it's fine. Just ideas thrown out. You're gonna see them in the... It's better to see them with the pieces anyway. But yeah, this is this Greek kind of hero, anti-hero called Lycaon. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's Greek. Who Zeus called him to sacrifice his own son. And he tried to trick him. He tried to trick Zeus by actually sacrificing, I think, something else. I don't remember exactly. Like what he did. Like he sacrificed some guts of some animal or a different animal, something like that. And Zeus found out, and he got really angry. So he turned him into a wolf, and that would be the origin. Like he turned it into the first werewolf. That is the origin of the curse, right? So obviously it's a curse. We don't know if that's the actual origin or that's just what they say. But the idea is that this werewolf society interprets the curse that Zeus planted on this guy as actually a blessing and a kind of turned them into a chosen one meant to, I don't know, guide humanity like sheep. So they believe they're superior and they're the top dogs. Pun not intended. Anyway, we just added some wolfsbane there, just a little detail. It'll get smoothed out as we go and add things on top. Anyway, the flag here. I think, yeah, okay, we have an original version saved underneath, so we can work on this layer without trouble. And I think what I'm gonna do, at least initially, is just, let me get that there we go. Try to turn this into a white flag. So I'm gonna make the US surrender. You gotta be careful here. Try not to get too many repeated patterns. It's hard because I'm just getting a corner from... it's not the easiest thing, but we can at least do a good chunk of it. Just kind of finish it with a chunk from the other side or something like that. And once we have a good white chunk, we can just copy that around and we'll have the flag covered in no time. Just taking a bit of the... Yeah, absolutely take it. This is not absolutely not a closed off thing where only we get to make art for these werewolves. I actually encourage, as we start releasing them, David and I'd encourage anyone to just jump in and do their own takes. Even if they don't fit the lore too well, like, just, I don't know. I find that really fun. I really like when a bunch of artists get together behind one concept. I really like all the takes on the gosh, what's the name of one of the last Trevor Henderson characters or creatures? Is this sister of the sharpening blade? Might be fudging the name, but yeah, I really like that design, and everybody jumped into it and did their own take. Actually, I didn't get to do mine, but I thought about it. And that was really fun. I really like seeing that kind of collaboration between people. So, obviously, everybody, if this kind of thing that makes you want to do more werewolf art, 100% go for it. No, good day! You squished Mock! Why did you do that? Oh. A dog tried to bite someone twice. That's the actual story. Sister of the ever sharpening blade, exactly. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. I love people to just add their little things to the lore. I think we came up with a very fun, like, alternate history universe, and I really enjoy a fresh take on a classic creature. Like, werewolves have been around for forever. I don't think I've ever seen a secret society like hiding in plain sight, just formed by werewolves. It's cool. It's something you see more in things like vampires, maybe. So I don't know. I think it's just a fresh take. It's fun. Okay, we got a few repeated textures here and there, but we'll get through it, no problem. Actually, we can start using the patch tool as well here. I'm actually gonna, yeah, that should save some time. I'm on the patch tool, yeah, J. Yeah, so I'm gonna start using patch tool just to cut on time here, and here's how I use it. It's a very fun trick. You just do little cuts with your clone stamp tool and kind of isolate little chunks of what you want to cut, and then do the patch tool. Because if I try to do the patch tool just on here, let's say, it'll get messy edges and try to blend the edges in weird ways. So there you go. Use your clone stamp first. You'll get rid of that problem. You can use the patch tool several times, try to mix in some textures. It's slightly dirty there, but you know, we can't get a perfect thing. Make the flag around her house. I will not. You egotistical little guy. Hey, I already put a rounder house in an edit. It is the one you commissioned, but shh. That's enough rounder houses for everybody. Also, I just got another SCP commission. I'll still haven't nailed down the thing, so I didn't get started on it today. Probably get to it next week. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. I really like the creature design. Expensive rounder house. It's for Jaydun. This Jaydun on Twitter. I don't know if that's what they go for everywhere. It is about a moose, yeah. You know the one. You heard a CP. Yeah, I'm gonna do another one. Not commission. It's gonna be 2 pictures, so the moose is only one of them. Moose-based creature. Gotta love that. There's some dirty textures there, but I guess that's what you get when you copy the same few textures you got available again and again. It's just the kind of thing you'll get. It's fine. So that was you. Well, thanks, Rounder. And you're not bad at Photoshop. You're perfectly capable. If you're busy, that's fine, though. It's a good excuse. I'll allow it. Guys, check out Rounder House's Photoshops. He just started and it is a beast already. Like, gonna be out of a job soon, you know. I'm honestly glad. I'm glad to have some competition. At first, especially when I was getting started with this Photoshop horror thing, it felt lonely out there, you know. There was nobody doing it, and now there's a few people, and that just makes me really happy. I mean, not that there was nobody doing it, but nobody like actively pursuing this as an art thing. I'm gonna leave this the red streaks on the sides. I'll just continue this one up there. It just makes the flag a little bit more interesting if it's just a white flag and the symbol on there. It's Kala! My internet lagged and my stream died. Oh no! I'm sorry. How did the stream go? It has happened to me. I know the feeling. It sucks. Very bad. Especially when you're having a good stream. This feels like the internet is trolling you sometimes. Also, we were talking about more people getting into Photoshop horror art. And here's Kala. Hey. We were talking about you, not you directly, but we were talking about more people getting into this and how it kind of felt lonely at first. But now I'm so happy that there's more of a community around this. Very fun. I used to think photoshopping things was, I guess, an kind of a fake art style or fake cheating in a way, and not really a medium for art. Because, you know, they teach you like, don't trace, don't do, you know, that kind of thing. So that sort of mentality seeped into that. And it really stopped me from pursuing this seriously for many years. Also, yeah, sorry, I missed some messages. Keep people calling Valdevia guy again. It's inevitable. Going to be making a couple of shops for a new article. I have someone making 3D renders. Nice. Nice, nice. I would show it to you, but also epilepsy warning. Oh, yeah, show it and I'll put a big old warning. Or I'll just watch it on my other screen. At least I found the shapeshifter mask. What are you playing? Joker. Yes, hello, artist. Can I get a cute SCP Photoshop, please? That's not allowed. Illegal. Okay, since we can get rid of a lot of shadow there. Just gonna use some blue from the background to bring some of that back. Also, hey Bastard, I am making a Werewolf Ball, so we're kind of preparing the scene here. We've been removing a bunch of things from the background mostly. Here we're changing an American flag into the symbol of our werewolf's secret society. And finally, we're going to be turning this guy into a werewolf. Oh, I gotta remember, we also have to do it here, or at least allude to it somehow. And here we're gonna hide her face a little bit, so we just so we don't get any trouble with using real people's faces. Okay, let me see that rounder link with flashing lights, so I'll check it on the other. Ooh, that's looking very cool. That's interesting. I like that. My internet lags, so I didn't get to say this earlier. Honestly, we love werewolves, and I wish more people did more unique stuff with them. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Yeah, we got a few fun concepts for this whole werewolf thing. Okay, I am going to try to include the werewolf logo, which is this thing. Obviously, this is kind of a sketch I did, so it's not perfect. It's kind of shitty. But yeah, it might actually do. We put that on multiply and put it on there. It's small enough that I think the roughness will kind of smooth out in a way. We'll also be editing it, of course. But you know, since I had that sketch drawn, I guess we'll use it, right? So we're gonna put it here. Follow the shape of the flag a bit. And next thing I'm gonna do... okay. I'm gonna do Control U. I'm gonna colorize this into red. Just turn the lightness up until the red sort of matches the one in the flag. Right, so we're gonna make the logo red. I just figured. I don't know. I think David also used some red in some of his pieces for the logo. I think it's more of an emblem, sigil, symbol. What was hiring a graphic designer? Okay, we obviously need to add some noise to this. just to make it look more like this kind of red. But for now, I'm just gonna paint the inside. I might actually put this in darker color instead of where's darker color? Here. Darker color instead of multiply, so we get a nice, slightly better blend in here. We got a few shades of red, so it's not gonna be perfect, at least at first. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna do some weathering. I'm gonna put just my useful grain action. There we go. It's a beautiful grain. And putting this in a group and just adding it on top. So this will give us some nice. Oh, it's putting it here too. That is annoying. Hold on. There we go. Okay, nice. That is creating. There we go. We can put it on overlay for a little bit of more dramatic noise. And yeah, might make it larger as well. Which just a simple way of making that is just putting all that noise into one single layer and just making it slightly bigger. The lazy way of doing it, I should say. So we're gonna do this just to save on space. It's gonna delimit that noise layer to this little square here, since that's all we need. The fungus mushroom picture. What? What's with the fungus mushroom picture? I don't know the context to this. Very Knights of the Crusade feeling. Yeah, I like that. I mean, the design of the cross is based on a few similar crosses that other societies or monastic orders had. So we may actually give you guys the examples. Orden de Calatrava. There we go. Mostly based on this one, but there were a lot using this cross here. So this is the Orden de Santiago, which is still around today. Calatrava, which is still around today. This one is Alcántara, I think, and this one I don't know. Don't know which Montesa. Orden de Montesa. I didn't know about this one. It's cool. Yeah, they all use that cross. They're all obviously knight orders coming from Spain in the same era, so it would make sense that we'd use the same kind of cross, or at least a similar design. Obviously, the little things are smaller here to fit the moons. So yeah, that's why we went for that. Oh, the Snopes thing. Yeah. The one I was mentioning the other day. Sorry, I forgot about that. Pin IMG. I don't know. I've seen that domain. I think it might just be just an image hosting site. I don't know if it's specifically like a Photoshop thing. So to me, that Photoshop. Okay, context, I guess, because I'm talking to Sora and nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about. Let me see if I can find it. Where did I post it? Hold on. Just look for it, and there we go. Okay, so jump into the browser. I was mentioning this on the Discord the other day. This Snopes article about photoshopped giant mushrooms, which are fun pictures, but yeah, people take it as if it was real, obviously fake. But yeah, one of the pictures, specifically this one, didn't have a source, and maybe they found it already? Yeah, they haven't been able to source it. So I was just asking on the Discord if anyone could take up the challenge and try to source that image. It's a fun little detective thing. I love little detective tests on the internet. My guess is it would be from a site called Worth 1000, which is now under a different name. I don't remember the name right now. But yeah, it used to be Worth 1000, and a ton of all those like fake Photoshop images that you see running around as if they were real nowadays come from those old contests. And they did Photoshop contests for all sorts of things. And one common one was like giant things. So a lot of those fake photoshopped giant skeletons you see being touted as real sometimes by some conspiracy nuts, they actually come from that site, which is funny. Being a little Gaussian blur there. What activities are these Scanning companions taking part? They are going to a ball. Not as in a ball, but you know, a ball where you dance. That kind of ball. And so this secret society represents the rich and the wealthy that are also werewolves. So they have all these kind of balls and crazy parties. It would make sense, right? So we're gonna merge these layers so we can work with them in a different way. First, I'm just gonna put them on normal, I think, because I want to work with them in a better way, in a more controlled way. And I'm gonna turn this into smart objects. I'm gonna tap Ctrl T, I'm gonna go to warp, and I'm gonna add a lot of points. And the idea is to kind of pull this up and down to simulate the movement of the flag. Because obviously this flag has wrinkles on it, so I just wanted to make that show somehow. I want to overdo it, so gotta be careful. Just adding a slight bend to it. And then we go on top and we add a normal layer. We're just gonna do just some basic lights and shadows, and hopefully finish blending this whole thing. Let me do this in overlay. Okay, I'll do it in normal, I think. Overlay doesn't work as well. Hey Nova. Logo seems a little dark for such a bright. Yeah, I agree. I based it on this red, darker red. So we're gonna be blending that in. Have a lead about the article. Thanks for Reddit comment. Speakers Not Real was created in an article a couple of years ago. Interesting. I think you're on the right track. Sora here is a fantastic internet detective. I actually like color here. That's good. So adding a bit of this, adding a bit of and then we got to bring back some color. Put this in. Linear burn is actually good. And reduce the noise. Something a bit more realistic. Anyway, that should do for now. Once we put everything together, and I'll just show you how it'll look. We're going to be adding some noise on top of everything, and that usually helps blend that final little push that it needs. Add some grain like that. Helps like remove that last little bit of crispness. Okay, onto the wolf head. We've postponed this enough. So we need to find a wolf head with an overhead light. So light is coming directly from above and slightly from the back. And yeah, we'll see if we can find that first. And if we don't, we'll have to kind of make do. Okay, jump into the browser. Let's see. Where should we go first? I think Wikimedia might be the one, or Unsplash. Let's start with Unsplash. They usually have those moody lights. I guess we're getting a lot of dogs. I don't mind using a dog. As long as it's wolf-like enough. I like this one. Well, the angle is not right, but it could do. We'll keep it on the side there. So we're looking for yeah, it's sort of a 3/4 view. With hopefully overhead lighting. So this is not bad. This is perfectly workable. It's more of a dog, but you could say that werewolves at this point, like, have a long time of just interbreeding with the humans, they would turn maybe a bit less wolf-like, a bit more dog-like. That could be fun. Also looking at this one, obviously not. I mean, this is fun, but I don't know why it would be howling. The light is very good. So I guess if we decide to go for howling, we also got a picture for that. Okay, Unsplash is proving to have a lot of good pictures. So I'm glad I went that way first. Let me help. It's fine. You're looking for that picture already. Don't worry. There's plenty of pictures, so this is not a case of we can't find what we need. Just gotta look a bit longer. This is very good. I like this. Ooh, this might actually be my first candidate here. So it will really depend on if we want to go more dog-like or more wolf-like, because we got this one for dog-like, for this one for wolf-like, and this one for dog-like. But they're quite fun. Let's try wolf-like first to kind of not deviate too much. Yeah, no worries, alright. Just that you're probably... You'll probably end up, like, between us doing twice the work for something that doesn't really need to. Curious to see what it takes on these mother wolves. Howling is perhaps a polite celebrity. I like that. Actually, David, mind if I show the last one you did with the inbred werewolf? Because that one has a lot, is pretty dog-like as well. Here, lighting is good. Lighting conditions, we should add some shadows and stuff, but we're pretty much good. So this one is good. Let's see this one if we want to go more dog-like. I like to think that the wolves are being hairless. Oh, I like that. Kind of like a mutation through inbreeding that eventually was passed down, because there's only this one family of werewolves. Hold on. Let me find that image there. Here. Here's the one David did. There. Oh. There we go. For the inbred wolf. It's so good. Just has a derpy face. And it's honestly what the real thing that happened to noble families in Europe, so... you guys will like David's part of this collab. It's very good. Okay, let's see this more doggy-like guy. Cutting the hair will be, as usual, a pain, but you know, we got better tools nowadays to cut hair, so I'll just hope one of them works. The problem is the background is kind of similar to the hair already, especially this part of the background, so that'll make it a bit harder. But for now we're just doing a quick cut to see which one will work better. Got two very similar angles here. Soft boy. I really like both here. Okay, who should we make this guy in the lore? Or maybe we shouldn't, like, even delve into it. And we can focus more on her, because she's the one that's joining the family, so to speak, so. Okay, obviously this head is a little bit big. I'm liking that head down expression. It's like slightly timid. I like that. Let's see, this wolf doesn't stand down as much. A bit more proud. Right, so obviously there's just a quick cut on top. But which one do you guys like more? Should we go dog-like or should we go wolf-like? We can mix a few elements here and there. That's also an option. Son of the leader of the sect in the order. Yeah, it could be fun. So they're marrying this very big businesswoman into the family with this crazy dude. I guess at this point in their history, they haven't focused on pure blood as much because they just want to get influence through society. Oops, sorry for bumping the mic. They just want to get like influence through society, and so they wouldn't be such pure werewolves. They would probably only be able to turn like the specific nights, and they probably would schedule this ball at the time that this guy can turn into a werewolf, just to make sure that he doesn't fail to turn and basically make a fool of himself. Bunk the mag, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Anyway, alternatively, we can go with the dog head, and since I like this longer hair around the neck, you can kind of mix that in as well. That could be an option. Oh, I also forget we gotta add it on here as well. It's 4 pixels, so just gotta make sure that something wolf-like appears there. That's all a family needs. You know, this is what they talk about when they say bring in traditional family back. Oh, it's getting messed up there. Okay, so the selection tool is good, but it is interpreting it the wrong way. Which makes sense, so we'll have to do that part manually. This is a bummer, but it's just me complaining that Photoshop didn't do a job for me. Yes, I know. I'm lazy. Okay. Now let's see if this tool can get us the whiskers back. Oh, it's not doing a great job. Ooh, ugly. Come on, come on. This tool is so finicky. Just does edges wherever it wants to. I don't know. We'll just use that. Guess we may get a few more whiskers from here, but that's not important. Yeah, Photoshop is being just terrible at cutting this hair. Photoshop is not being a good barber today. We'll have to do all of our barbing ourselves. Werewolves don't show up on film. Yeah, just convenient lore. Old man yells at software. I'm not that old. Right, guys? I'm in with all the new memes. Come on. Come on, I'm not old. Take that back. A few whiskers here and there. They're not super important. Just kind of blended a bit the background so they're not popping out as much. Let's see. Oh, we got this beautiful tuft of hair here. It would be nice to include somehow. And this is more of a soft edge, so I'm just going with a patiently with a regular brush. Oh, did the stream stop for you? Is that for everybody? No, my Twitch thing says it's stable, so I hope that just was JJ. Hope he comes back, JJ. Imagine you must have a lot of patience to do all this Photoshop. It's not at all. I really enjoy this. I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't enjoy it. But you gotta have patience sometimes, you know. Photoshop obviously has its quirks and bugs. Lots of bugs sometimes, but you know, gotta work with it. Work around the bugs. Cutting the hair here a bit tighter, since we're cutting part of the body as well there. So I don't want that part to show. Working on your end. Okay, good. Twitch has been funky lately. So they take half of every sub, right? Imagine how many subs are on Twitch. Multiply that by $2.50, $2.50, and that is at least how much money Twitch gets. Like, I'm not even counting ads. It kind of baffles me that they're not able to provide a basic service. I mean, they're owned by Jeff Bezos, God's sake. Money is not a problem for Twitch, or it shouldn't. Also, hey, I guess it's a good time to show my Patreon. If you want to support me directly, Twitch is great, and Twitch subs are fun. You get some cool emotes, but Twitch takes half of that. So, if you want all the money you send to actually support me and help me keep doing this thing, Patreon is a way better thing. You got a link below, and you let's get a link on here. If there were no bugs in Photoshop, we wouldn't have the Megalomorph series. True. True, those are the good bugs. Also, you might notice the Patreon tiers are a bit different, because I'm changing some stuff. So just go with what the text says instead of the little boxes, since I still didn't update those. Okay, we're removing this. Also, I had a lot of fun. Yesterday I made the postcard for Patreons, which I can't spoil yet, so I can't show you. But I think it came out really nicely. I'm liking this guy. The head is a bit too big, I think. Oh, we removed a bit of his head. That's fun. Let's go a bit smaller. Does this feel wolf-like enough? Or is it too much of just a doggy? Alright, we'll make that fit with the color. Just getting back some of the... with the fur textures. Just adding this down here. There we go. That's a baseline for a head, at least. I like it, I think. So the thing I was thinking about is, you know, we had this alternative, more wolf-like head to go with here, and I really like the hair coming out, like more a disheveled look to it. You hear noises, that's not me farting, that's the huge chair down there. It's my gamer chair. It looks like an old man's thing. You know, it is the one I got. It's the one I had lying around. It's very comfortable, so I'm not gonna complain. It is noisy though. Okay, I like this. Maybe here it'll do much better. That's the tool I was trying to use before, where it tries to cut the hair automatically. And see, I like that much better. Also gonna go this side. Oop, I think I cut a bit of the background. There we go. You know, not perfect, but it does help, I think. Gets you those jagged edges. Julie, thank you. I really appreciate that. Does anyone here have a Pinterest account? I don't. I hate Pinterest. It always clogs all the Google Images results. I actually have it blocked from my Google Image results, so that is how much I don't like it. How about this? Maybe that's a bit too much below, but maybe we can add it here from the sides, like so. Oh god, Pinterest. Okay, I like this little tuft of hair, but I'm gonna have to put it in a different layer. So I'm just gonna do Ctrl J here. Apply the same layer mask. And here, I'll remove this. Switch breaking again. What's up with it now? My stream going off? Let me know if you guys got any problems with the stream or chat or stuff like that. You know, for you guys that are in the Discord, and if you aren't, like, what are you doing with your lives? Get on the Discord. It's a fun place for all sorts of horror artists and just enjoyers of that kind of art. And that Discord, fun fact, was actually born thanks to Twitch breaking. I was streaming one day and the chat just stopped working. And I had no idea. I just kept streaming. I was like, oh, I'm against quiet chats. That's fine. Just kept talking to him. I think I get an email from one of the viewers in chat, and it's like, chat is not working. I'm like, damn. What do? I don't have any chat, any alternative things. So I quickly made a Discord server, and that actually ended up becoming the Unexplained Phenomena Discord server. So there you go. That's the backstory. Origin story for that. So yeah, let me know if anything's broken. Don't know if I can fix it. Do you like horror games? Oh, Darkwood is great. Darkwood is great. I still haven't gotten through it, but yep, I got a plan to do it. I do like horror games a lot, of course. I don't like the color of this. We should, next time we have time for gaming streams, I really gotta get into those few more indie games, indie horror games. Like, we did Faith already, which was very fun. I know there's a part 2 and a part 3, I believe, so that'll be a good thing to try. Good day, you're on Pinterest. You traitor. Kidding. I need to remove some saturation from here. There's a lot of greens that I don't like. Okay. That's a bit better. I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep it. Instead of doing what I was doing before, I'm gonna add this other tuft of hair. Just copy the one we already had, I mean. Yeah, that makes him a bit more wolf-like. Like the beard hair is there. As for D&D maps, I swear. It's true, there are a lot of good D&D battle maps on there. So, you know, I will let this one pass. But don't let me catch you on Pinterest again. Okay, so this is a wolf head so far. And so let's start doing adjustments. First, I think we'll start with some levels, just some basic editing here. I want to get this as dark as that. In general, just darken the shadows quite a lot. And below it, I'm gonna create a soft light screen, a soft light layer, and I'm gonna paint some more shadows to sort of fit this lighting, this overhead lighting, and that'll hide the eyes as well, which just adds to the creep factor. Also want to add a bit of shadow there. a longer shadow right below the nozzle or muzzle. How do you call that? Can't find the English word for it. Gosh. No. Oh, dog nose. You know what I mean? Let's see. I'm also going to bring in that noise layer, which we had created a little while ago for that logo on here, and might get some use for it again. So a little layer mask. We'll do Control T, and let's put it right over the head. Perfect. Okay, hold on. Let's go a bit lower down so it gets the shadow as well. Is it getting the shadow as well? Anyway. A forum about psychedelics. Ew. Oh, heal this match. Yeah, maybe Internet Archives has it. I recommend getting the browser extension for Internet Archive, because you can directly click on it and get the Wayback Machine archives of any site. Just nice if you do a lot of internet detective stuff, like we tend to do on here. Let me actually get some lighter blues. Oh, there we go again. Get some nice texture on that as well. Okay, so we were getting there. The noise matches quite well, just straight off the bat, which is perfect. We love that. We love to see that. Then for the levels here, I'll actually mess with the layer mask on them to create a bit more light and shadow. Also light the apples, this on for Affinity. Oh god, have you guys ever seen Photoshop furry arts? Oh my god, okay, we're pausing this stream right now.